Hello, everybody! Welcome back to part 4 of Minda Plays Undertale. So last time we just finished our date with Papyrus, and we are about to go on, well, we're about to go on the date with Sans, I suppose. So, let's get to it. All that gives my life validation is explain the Echo Flower. No one can know. Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants in this world. Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants in this world. Wonder how long... So the fact that that's apparently like just a nugget of wisdom that's common in this world makes me wonder how long Flowey has been bopping around. Because, I mean, he said it right there, never trust a flower, and, you know, the two flowers that we know can talk are the Echo Flowers and Flowey, and sure enough, they both tend to give really bad advice, so that's strange. Hey, Monster Kid. Yo! Are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome! She's the coolest, right? Yeah, she is. I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey! Don't tell my parents I'm here. What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's. Want to come? Yeah. Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here. I know a shortcut. Once again, going off in the wrong direction. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Hey, Sans. Weren't you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least a half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Whoops. Watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Yeah, weirdos, eh, Sans? Why don't you ever have the option to date Asgore? Is he undateable? You can at least flirt with Torio. Good question. Oh. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Let's go with a burger. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Really? We'll have a double order of burg. It's the only one of the main cast that you don't ever try to romance. Well, he does murder children, so that might be part of the reason why Asgore is off the table. Grelly will have a double order of burg. So, what do you think? Of my brother? Oh yeah, he's cool. Of course he's cool. He'd be cool, too, if you were in that outfit every day. He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to. Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower. Here comes the grub. Want some ketchup? Bon appetit. You took the ketchup. The cap flies off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food. Whoops. Forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree that Papyrus tries real hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's, still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a talking flower? Yes. So you know all about it. The Echo Flower? They're all over the marsh. Say something to them, and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him? Yeah, I'm sure that's it, Sans. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. I love that bit of foreshadowing that Flowey has been fucking with Papyrus. And also, Flowey, don't fuck with Papyrus. Seriously. Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 10,000. No way. Just kidding. Grilby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. I was going to say... Yeah, you never flirt with a Flowey / Asgore or Asriel either. That could have been that could be amusing, I would imagine, actually. I mean, by the time you get to Asgore and Asriel, the story's a little too serious for flirting jokes. I mean, it's a fine running gag for most of the game, but when you get to like the actual climax, trying to flirt with the boss might be a little off message. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination. This is a box. You can put an item in there or take an item out. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Why would you though? Sincerely, a box hater. Yeah, let's double check my equipment. Unicycle, bicycle. Got the ice cream, the snowman piece, the spider. Yeah, we're all good there. Let's see, there was. Yeah, this was just the way back up. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Oh yeah. There's a tutu lying on the ground here. Will you take it? Take it. Not going to put it on just yet, and you'll see why in a minute. Got the tutu. Ring. There's no response. Papyrus has got nothing to say. Papyrus is literally in this room, so I'm a little... No response. Hello, Undyne. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? Did I fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You going to take the human soul yourself? But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them, you see. Undyne makes a hell of a first impression. I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. Whoop. Shit. Nope. No. We're fine. We're all fine here. Now, how are you? Hey, Monster Kid. Yo! Did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome! I'm so jealous. What did you do to get her attention? Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. Voink. Monster Kid's adorable. A feeling of dread hangs over you, but you stay determined. When 4 blue seeds align in the water, they will sprout. Aaron flexes in. Alright, now there was a trick to Aaron to gain his yellow text in the credits, I remember people mentioning, so, The seahorse has a lot of HP, horsepower. All of his attacks are harder to dodge at the bottom of the box. I'm guessing to get his yellow text, you just have to flex with him, right? Flex. Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you too. Aaron is ready for your next flex. Banana Man says, it took me 2 tries to notice that Monster Kid had no arms, and I blame it entirely on Homestuck. Fair point. That does get you used to the idea. It's like, the character doesn't need no arms in this picture. He doesn't have arms. It's just that simple. You can't get Aaron's yellow text yet. Oh, yeah, there's like that one scripted fight where it's like him and somebody else. Aaron flexes himself right out of the room. You won! Earn 30 gold. You have to play the music in Napstablux's house and then leave it on and go outside the museum. That? Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I did that accidentally when I played it too. Let's see what this sign says. I mean, I know what this sign says, but just for the record. Congratulations, you failed the puzzle. Oh, I love it. An error is made, the bell blossom will call bridge sheets back to where they started. Yeah, this was right. There's a lone quiche sitting underneath this bench. Will you take it? Take it. You got the abandoned quiche. I just wasn't ready for the responsibility. This is one of the weird little mysteries in this game. You know, just what happened here? Who said I wasn't ready for the responsibility and left a quiche laying underneath a bench? A bench that you can't even get to, by the way, without these, the flower blossoms. It's so weird. Yeah, Waterfall is my favorite background music track, too. It's, like, just so, you know, great and moody and kind of sad, and it's wonderful. I love it. Ring, ring. Hello, this is Papyrus. How did I get this number? It was easy. I just dialed every number sequentially until I got yours. Yeah. So, What are you wearing? I'm asking for a friend. She thought she saw you wearing a bandana? Is that true? Are you wearing a bandana? As a matter of fact, I am. So, you are wearing a bandana. Got it. Wink, wink. Have a nice day. And I don't think I want to be wearing that bandana anymore. Equipped to the old tutu. Oh yeah, the Undertale, like the actual track called Undertale that plays when you're at New Home, is really great, but I almost don't consider that background music. It's kind of, because like the music that plays for that is part of, is more like, it's part of a scripted event. You know, you're not just like wandering around through the game listening to the Undertale track, you are doing a very specific, you know, scripted thing. So like I always forget to count that as background music when I think of my favorite bits of background music in this game. A long time ago, monsters would whisper their wishes to the stars in the sky. If you hoped with all your heart, your wish would come true. See, this is why... Whoop, now all we have are those sparkling stones in the ceiling. See, that's why... This is like the other thing, it's like... Waterfall really probably is my favorite part, my favorite section of the game, just because there's just something ethereal about everything, and you know, you're surrounded by the text on the wall that's telling you the history of how the monsters came to be trapped in this mountain. You're hearing, you know, the wishes from all the monsters and the echo flowers, and you've got this beautiful music playing the whole time. It's a fantastic set piece. Oh yeah, I should start calling Papyrus now, because I should. Washu shuffles up. Clean. Green means clean. Whoop. Nope. Right. Good enough. You won! Hey. Wishing room. Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong. The king will prove that. Come on, sis. Make a wish. I wish my sister and I will see the real stars someday. Well, look through the telescope? Yes. Check wall. Interesting way to convey hints to the player, I suppose, but... Aha. Seems my horoscope is the same as last week's. Is that Papyrus? Papyrus, Sans did talk about Papyrus checking the horoscope, so... It might have been him. Oh yeah, I need to go back and call Papyrus. Ring ring. The wishing room! Do you have a wish? Yeah, I have one. I wish I was talking to my cool friend. Look, it's coming true! There's no response. Okay. Ancient writing covers the walls. You can just make out the words. The war of humans and monsters. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seems that they had nothing to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul. But humans have one weakness. Ironically, it is the strength of their soul. Its power allows it to persist outside the human body, even after death. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. A monster with a human soul, a horrible beast with unfathomable power. It's an illustration of a strange creature. There's something very unsettling about this drawing. Cat's trying to settle down somewhere. There you go, kitty. Music stopped. Alright. Oh shit. Oh, running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Up, up! Up, 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 up! Whoop! Shit. Up. Yep, and I'm dead. I is dead. First game over. Minda, stay determined. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Yep, and the music stops. How ominous. Yep. I can actually call him twice in each room. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. Bear that in mind. Whoop. Ah. And Monster Kid's just so happy. I love it. You! Did you see that? Undyne just touched me! I'm never washing my face ever again. Man, are you unlucky? If you were standing just a little bit to the left. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll see her again. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm being told if I backtrack, there's a chance I could meet one of the Goner kids, one of the Gaster people. So let's see if we get him. Can't actually go back there. Okay. Is this where the Goner kid shows up? I don't remember if it was here or on the other side of the room. Well, either way, there's nothing there now and no way to backtrack further, so... But yeah, time was that there were these three NPCs, grayed out NPCs, that the only way to access them was to hack the game files, and they had some weird little bits of dialogue hinting at talking about W.D. Gaster. What the? 3 gold for the ferry. Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. You got 3 gold. Nope. Yeah, well, I can at least call... No Goner kid, but I can at least call Papyrus again. Ring, ring. Do you have a wish? Yeah, I have one. I wish I was talking to my cool friend. Oh, look. It's coming true. Yeah, it's the same thing. So is the raft back, or do I have to take the ferry again? Yeah, I have to take the ferry again. Yeah. So it used to be that the only way to reach these NPCs, or indeed Gasser himself, was to actually like manipulate the game files. But then they patched it so that they do show up. It's just a rare event, and you have to just kind of get lucky to run into them. And the first such kid was somewhere back there, but I was not lucky enough to see him. This cheese has been here so long, a magical crystal has grown around it. Squeak. 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 Knowing the mouse might one day extract the cheese from the mystical crystal, it fills you with determination. Thinking about getting into the telescope business. It's normally 50,000 Gs to use this premium telescope. But, since I know you, you can use it for free. How's about it? Use the telescope? Sure. That's strange. All I can see is this red dye. Sans with a kidder. Huh? My brother? Of course he has a telescope. Sans loves outer spacey sci-fi stuff. Hmm? He never told you? Yeah, Sans never tells anybody anything. Thanks for calling. Let's see. I should probably drop off. Yeah, I can drop off that. Good. Just in case. Yeah. I relocated my store, but there are still no customers. Fortunately, I've thought of a solution. Punch cards! Every time you buy an ice cream, you can take a punch card from the box. If you have 3 cards, you can trade them for a free ice cream. They're sure to get the customers to come back. Sure, why not? Super. Here you go. Cards in the box. You got the ice cream. The ancient glyphs have been painted over with a list of 21 different flavors. Talk to the south wall in this room. Trying to talk, but nothing's happening. Unless this, So yeah. Oh yeah, so interesting bit of trivia. Let's look at this. This punch card is like the key to speed running a lot of this game. If you watched the GDQ speed run of Undertale, you saw this thing a lot. Something about, it's like, I don't remember how it all works, but something about like the code for this game, like, it just breaks the game, and if you look at the punch card right as you're about to enter a room, you'll enter the room through the other side, and that allows you to just skip a lot of rooms. That allows you to skip a lot of bosses, in fact. You can skip a fair chunk of the game just with timely use of the punch card. But anyway. Previous room, sorry, I'm supposed to talk this. The gems on the southern wall shine in a spectacular pattern. It's a nice thing you can see the southern wall from this angle. Here's the box, yes. They'll do a punch card. It's like I'll cash out all the punch cards like later once I get the cell phone in the second box. I'll come back and do the whole punch card thing to get a free ice cream. What's a star? Can you touch it? Can you eat it? Can you kill it? Are you a star? Creepy. Oh, yeah, was Papyrus in? Did Papyrus have... Ring, ring. Ice cream? Thanks, but I live in Snowden. There's ice cream all over the ground. That's called snow. Sans, I didn't ask your opinion. I'm flattered how much you want to give me ice cream. Me too. No, you aren't. That's right. There was a... was this the way or was the other way the way? I forgot. What was back here? Oh yeah, this was the duck. You hear a passing conversation? So, don't you have any wishes to make? You hear a passing conversation? Just one, but it's kind of stupid. See, the ballet shoes were around here somewhere. Wiggle your hips. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's a pair of ballet shoes. Will you take it? Yes. You got the ballet shoes. Oh, the JRPG player in me just cannot go without equipping the best equipment, even though I'm never going to use those for an attack. Ring. Hello, this is Papyrus. Remember when I asked you about clothes? Well, the friend who wanted to know, her opinion of you is very... murdery? Well, worry not, dear human. Papyrus would never betray you. I am not a cruel person. I strive to be comforting and pleasant. Papyrus, he smells like the moon. What does the moon smell like? Hey. So, because of my inherent goodness, I told her you were not wearing a bandana, even though you told me you were. Instead, I made something up. I told her you were wearing a dusty tutu. It pained me to tell such a bold-faced lie. I know you would never wear a dusty tutu. But your safety is more important than fashion. Dang. I just want to be friends with everyone. Yeah, that dialogue changes depending on, like, how you do that, and I just love that little bit where just, no matter what, Papyrus always tells Undyne what you're wearing, whether he wants to or not. Fate conspires against him at every turn. Whoop. You hear a passing conversation. Don't say that. Come on. I promise I won't laugh. Little things like that. Just like following that conversation through the echo flowers makes this zone great. I love it. I love it so much. You wiggle your hips. Mold Smeal wiggles back. What a meaningful conversation. Whoop. The power to take their souls. This is the power that the humans feared. Ring, ring. Onion? Hum, hum, hum. I love how nobody, not even Toby Fox, knows what the fuck to make of Onion Sand. Hey. Hey there! Noticed you were here. I'm Onion Sand. Onion Sand, you here? What is your deal, Onion Sand? Why do you exist? Y'all visiting Waterfall, huh? That's great here. It's great here, huh? You love it, huh? Yeah, me too. It's my big favorite. Even though the water's getting so shallow here, I have to sit down all the time, but hey, that's okay. It beats moving to the city and living in a crowded aquarium like all my friends did. And the aquarium's full anyway, so even if I wanted to, that's okay though, you hear? Undyne's gonna fix everything, you hear? I'm gonna get out of here and live in the ocean, you hear? Hey there. That's the end of this room. Guess I'll see you around. Have a good time. In Waterfall. What was that? Why did that happen? Shyren hides in the corner, but somehow encounters you anyway. Shyren, tone deaf. She's too ashamed to sing her deadly song. I believe you conduct her to get her yellow text correct. You wave your arms wildly. You are now vulnerable to electric attacks. Dude, that's not what that means. Shyren pretends to be a pop idol. You smile. You ask to see Shyren smile too. Shyren gets quieter in the corner. Aaron nods his head approvingly. Hum hum. Shyren taps a little beat with her fins. You hum a sad song. Shyren follows your melody. Siren, si-me, si-ray, si-ray. Whoop. Siren seems much more comfortable singing along. You hum some more. Monsters are drawn to the music. Suddenly it's a concert. Si, fi, sa, fa, so, mi. Whoop, whoop. Sans is selling tickets made of toilet paper. You hum some more. The seats are sold out. You feel like a rock star. The crowd tosses clothing. There's a storm of socks. You hum some more. By the constant attention, the tourists, the groupies, it's all aggressive tooting. Whoop. Shyren thinks about her future. You give a darling smile and a little wink. The crowd goes wild. Whoop. You and Shyren have come so far, but it's time. You both have your own journeys to embark on. You hum a farewell song. Final toot. Whoop. You won! 30 gold. Huzzah! Alright, and now I'm gonna... Ring ring. I've heard a shy monster lives around here. Well, if you want to get someone to open up, you should engage them in combat. true. Hum, hum, hum. The northern room hides a great treasure. A haunting song echoes down the corridor once you play along. Only the first 8 are fine. I'm a little tone deaf, but let's see if I can do this right here. Do 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 do. No. Do 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 do. See, I don't want to. It's the other thing is they made this a lot easier in the patch because I saw Markiplier did a playthrough of this recently, and so I've seen what this looks like post patch. Well, here, I'll read those later. It's a statue. Structures at its feet seem dry. No, but I don't have an umbrella to give it. No. It's back here. Put the umbrella on this statue. Yes. Do 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 do. Now they made this easier in the patch. Inside the statue, a music box begins to play. See, it just happens right away. It just like tells you right there, so that if you're tone deaf, you can just do it. I kind of wanted to try and figure it out myself first, but I didn't realize it would show up right away. But oh well. But anyway, so yeah, there it is. Well, it's the first 7, so it's like you still have to guess the last note yourself, I suppose. Anyway, now let's do it. That's another great track in this game, by the way, the memory track. No, that was right. No, that was right. Please call Toriel in the secret room before deploying the dog. Yeah. Nope. No, it always sounds wrong. Why does it sound wrong? Yum is back. What did she miss? What did they miss? Well, left at the beginning of the date. Well, we finished the date. Let's see. We tried and failed to trigger the Goner Kid. So that was too bad. Got a whole bunch of conversations. Got the tutu in the ballet shoes. And now we're doing this. Right. Music continues and doesn't stop. Yes, we also had our luncheon with Sans. That was fun as usual. But yeah, I haven't missed much, actually. Have not missed much, actually. There it is. All right. Dialing. The ringing is coming from inside your inventory. How strange. I wonder what that could be. It's a legendary artifact. Will you take it? I will attempt to take it, yes. You're carrying too many dogs. What? You put the dogs on the ground. The dog absorbs the artifact. Now, the reason why Toriel's cell phone came from your inventory is if at the beginning of the game you had just done what Toriel said and not moved when she told you not to move, you can. She does call you like every 4 or 5 minutes or so, and every time she calls you, you get this like weird little subplot. Which basically explains what Toriel is up to while you would normally be making your way through the ruins. And she just goes on this epic saga where the annoying dog steals her phone. And so the annoying dog has her phone right there. Anyway, here we go. Toby Fox is the annoying dog. He left dog residue. Dog-shaped husk shed from a dog's carapace. Anyway, let's see what. This power has no counter. Indeed, a human cannot take a monster's soul. When a monster dies, its soul disappears, and an incredible power would be needed to take the soul of a living monster. There is only one exception. The soul of a special species of monster called a boss monster. A boss monster's soul is strong enough to persist after death, if only for a few moments. A human could absorb this soul, but this has never happened, and now it never will. I'm going to leave that umbrella there. The statue deserves to be dry, I think. Please take one. I'm going to take two, because I'm going to be bad in this case. Take an umbrella. Take one. Took an umbrella. I think after this little section, we're going to call it a night. I do love the reflection effects. Hey, Monster Kid. Yo, you got an umbrella? Awesome. Yeah, here, stick with me. Let's go. I know you don't have arms, so you can't hold an umbrella, so I'll hold it for you. Even though you're really not standing under the umbrella at all, but close enough. Man, Undyne is so cool. She beats up bad guys and never loses. If I was a human, I would wet the bed every night, knowing she was going to beat me up. Haha! So, one time, we had a school project where we had to take care of a flower. The king, we had to call him Mr. Dremure, volunteered to donate his own flowers. He ended up coming to school and teaching the class about responsibility and stuff. That got me thinking, yo, how cool would it be if Undyne came to school? She could beat up all the teachers. You know, listen, if you're a kid and you haven't fantasized about people, even the good teachers, the nice teachers, you still, it's a very kiddie thing to imagine someone coming in and just disrupting school like that. Maybe she wouldn't beat up the teachers. She's too cool to ever hurt an innocent person. God, this image is great. This image is, in fact, for those watching you on Twitch, you may notice that this is, in fact, the icon for the game, according to Twitch. Yeah, it's a good one. It is a pretty sight, isn't it, Monster Kid? Return the umbrella. Put it back. He returned the umbrella. Yo, this ledge is way too steep. You You want to see Undyne, right? Climb on my shoulders. Alright, well, if you insist. Yo, you go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I always find a way to get through. Bonk. Oh, Monster Kid. Seems like the phone connection's getting weak. Better not go past that point. Yep. The humans, afraid of our power, declared war on us. They attacked suddenly and without mercy. In the end, it could hardly be called a war. United, the humans were too powerful and us monsters too weak. Not a single soul was taken, and countless monsters were turned to dust. Okay, so we're going to do this little Undyne chase sequence, and then call it a day, I believe. The serene sound of a distant music box, it views you with determination. Womp. Womp. Yep. Whoop. Nope, wrong way. Nope. Oop. Yep, dead end. Shing. It sounds like it came from over here. It sounds like it came from over here. Oh, you've fallen down, haven't you? Are you okay? Here, get up. Minda, huh? That's a nice name. My name is... Well, it's Asriel, but we're not supposed to know that yet. Piles of garbage. There are quite a few brands you recognize. There's a pile of yellow names in the trash pile. Yep. The waterfall here seems to flow from the ceiling to the cavern. Occasionally, a piece of trash will flow through and fall into the bottomless abyss below. Viewing this endless cycle of worthless garbage, it fills you with determination. So that's another good, point in favor of Chara being the narrator, because that is a very Chara thing to say, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to save there. And we're going to call that a stream. So thank you for joining us thank you for joining me, rather, for Minda Plays Undertale. I will start uploading all of this to YouTube shortly. In the meantime, those of you who follow my blog, I will begin reading Homestuck tonight in probably about an hour. Gotta like make dinner and things first before we can do that. But anyway, so I'll see you there, and we're signing off. And we are done.